Oh, that's probably the most half-hearted I've ever done. Hello, y'all. Hey, how's it going? Well, first off, I guess happy Valentine's Day. What an interesting day to return. Or, as I have now dubbed it officially and forever, Did y'all hear the most dramatic little groan from the little floofer? Sir, hello? Do you have something to add here? I thought not. The sass. The audacity. They did it again. Anyway, so yeah, as I have now dubbed Valentine's Day now and forever as a happy peepee tiny day, which if y'all follow me on Blue Sky, which every single one of you should, shameless plug. Listen, my dad might be dead, but I'm still gonna plug my socials. Hey, yo. I can make jokes, I'm allowed. Anyway, this has been giving me the giggle fits on and off for quite a while, and I love it greatly. So happy peepee tiny day. Anyway, yeah, I guess there's no really good way to segue into this, but yeah, my dad died. Oh, I forgot closed captions. Damn it, I always forget. So yeah, that Saturday a couple weeks ago when I was working, which I don't normally work on Saturdays, got a phone call to tell me that my dad passed away, which was extremely sudden. Nobody expected this at all. And I just want to say first and foremost, I'm okay. Like at the moment, just, you know, obviously overwhelmed with all this shit that I suddenly need to do. So, you know, that's been a thing. So yeah, that's kind of currently the main focus of not just my life, but my whole entire thought process for a while. So streams are going to be, I guess, kind of up in the air, not just in terms of scheduling, but I guess probably like if they'll happen. Because, you know, my dad, you know, he lived alone. I'm an only child, so like all of the responsibility for every single little facet of his life has been placed squarely on my shoulders, whether I like it or not. So, yeah, and nobody tells you how to deal with any of this crap. So it's all been, it's a process. So, yeah, like even today, I gotta be honest, like I'm in kind of a weird space where like I really want to stream, but I just don't necessarily have like the mental capacity for it. Like obviously, you know, like I'm live right now, but if we do some games, it's probably just going to be like chill Minecraft or something. Like that's kind of going to be the theme for a little while, which is just generally going to be along the lines of whatever I feel like doing and can manage on any particular day. So, yeah, I talked about it with Ben. For the moment, we're going to put Clair Obscur Expedition 33 kind of on pause for right now, because, like, I am gonna have to take some breaks from stream Like, because for those who don't know, like, I live several states away from where my dad lived and the rest of my family live. So if I need to go do things in person, I have to go travel in order to do that, which is a whole thing. So I was doing that last week, and I'm gonna have to do it again soon because, like I said, there's so much to do. Like, so much to do. So I'm going to be kind of like intermittently taking some breaks from stream to go deal with all of, all of that. And so then having to kind of like relearn Clair Obscur and all that every time I come back, I think it's going to be kind of frustrating and not very enjoyable for me. So we're going to kind of have it on pause for now until I can actually dedicate a more consistent weekly spot to it, which hopefully won't be later than like April, maybe. Because when we get back, like shortly after we get back, also the new Life is Strange game comes out, which I'm going to want to play immediately. That's not at all related. Like, that was already planned, but, I kind of figured I'd be doing some Clair Obscur still in there. Silly me. Because, like I said, I'm just kind of in a headspace where I can't really do anything that requires more than minimal thought. Because like I said, my mental capacity on a daily basis has been severely reached. Because not only do I have to deal with all this, I still work full-time, daily, including every other Friday. That whole schedule suddenly last second just went out the window because of some other bullshit going on behind the scenes at my boss's job. So that co-op playthrough that I've been hyping up with Ben for a while, that now suddenly can't happen. That would have been real nice to do, just, like some chill PNG tuber type things, but no, afraid not. So yeah, for the moment, still no Fridays. Hopefully that changes in the future. I guess we'll kind of see. But yeah, so like I said, it's like, I do want to get back to Clair Obscur before too long. It's just like I said, it's one of those games that, I actually have to put like thought and strategy into. And, even on easy mode, it takes like a little bit of getting used to. So I don't want to have to keep like, I don't know, more or less kind of relearning and readjusting to the game multiple times. So hopefully around like mid-April, once I'm hopefully done with traveling and done with new games, then we can lock back in with Clair Obscur Expedition 33 on a more regular basis on Saturdays. That's the goal. But like I said, in the meantime, for a while, especially for like the next month or so, we're largely just going to be doing whatever requires the most minimal of thoughts. So yeah, like I said, I'm okay. I'm not like deep in any kind of grief. 'Cause I've talked about before, my dad and I've been pretty open about how we've had a pretty complicated relationship for a really long time. So, to be quite honest, I'm not particularly sad that he's gone. Like, it's very complicated. I'm definitely getting my money's worth with therapy right now. I mean, I certainly I very much feel sad for the people who are sad. You know, like some of my extended family, like his siblings. You know, that part sucks. And the people who were close to him. And I'm also kind of angry because of, like, the circumstance that I've been thrust into, especially with his living conditions, because apparently, this was something that neither nobody knew. I didn't know, none of his family knew, not even his best friend, nobody knew. My dad was apparently the past, like, several years, like, just living in absolute squalor. Like, if it had gone on for, like, a handful more years, his house that I grew up in, it probably would have ended up like one of those hoarder homes you see on TV. It could have very well ended up like that. So that's probably one of the biggest things I'm dealing with right now, and what's causing me the most stress and frustration. Especially because originally, like, the trip I was going to take last week, it was already booked and scheduled because I talked about I was going to visit a family member, a separate family member who's not doing so well either. And the plan was for my dad to pick me up from the airport, and I was going to stay at his house overnight, that first night. And he was going to have me sleep in those atrocious conditions. And it sucks. And I'm pissed at him for that. So, like I said, a lot of complicated feelings. Getting my money's worth out of therapy for certain. Hi, Anthony. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those things where, like, right now I'm more overwhelmed than anything with all the stuff I have to deal with being my dad's sole heir. So all of the responsibility for all of the things falls onto me. Like, I still have help, certainly, from family. Even my mom, who divorced him, like, almost 30 years ago. She has been such a huge help. And like I told her, I was like, Mom, this is so severely not your problem. Like, not in, like, a way to be mean, but just to tell her, like, you know, you don't have to do this. I appreciate it, certainly, but you don't have to do this. But yeah, no, she's been extremely helpful, and like I said, just everything's kind of a bitch right now. From, like, the state the house was in, having to do literally, like, everything primarily by myself, and also living like 1,000-ish miles away, so having to do all sorts of things long distance. Like, fortunately, a lot of places that I've been contacting, like the funeral home, you know, the probate attorney I've been in contact with, the realtor when we eventually get his house sold. Like, everyone's being accommodating and understanding, but there's some things that's just not getting around that have to be done in person. And that fucking sucks, because travel is very time-consuming and money-consuming, both of which Ben and I don't have a lot of. Because I work full-time, he goes to school full-time, and has 2 part-time jobs, and it's just, oh, it's a whole thing. The reasons why people get married never ends, especially if you have kids. My oldest son's mom and I still have conversations here and there. She helps me sometimes. Yeah, because, like, that's the thing. Like, I don't think, as far as I know, like, nobody I know has dealt with a situation like this. Either they've had, like, siblings who helped them and could kind of, like, spread out the responsibility and all that, or, you know, it's a situation of, like, you know, one parent dies but the other survives them, so they can still, like, stay in the house and it's not as much to deal with, you know, that sort of thing. I just got a whole mountain of shit dropped on me, and it's just, Like, I cannot underestimate just how much of a hoarder my dad was. Like, I don't think there is a single piece of paper that man has come in contact with that he's, like, actually thrown away since, like, the 80s. It's bad. Like, really bad. There's, like, stacks of paper all around the house, like, this high, including, like, unopened mail. There was... Ooh! Again, like I said... Part of the feelings that I'm feeling right now, it's not necessarily sadness, it's definitely a lot of anger and frustration. There was among the stacks of paper, which we came across, like when we first went into the house, just by complete coincidence. Because I was only there for like a few days, we did not have time to go through everything. I just happened to like be sorting through some stuff and came across an overdue real estate tax bill. Unopened. Because just some pieces of his mail he just didn't open. And that's one of those where it's like, A, that's thousands of dollars. B, that's something that if that doesn't get paid in a timely manner, they will take the house. So I'm like, I'm really glad I happened to find that when I did. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot of things. Like I said, not necessarily sadness specifically for my dad dying. I'm sad for the people who are sad. I think aside from like anger at the situation, if I'm being entirely honest, the biggest feeling I have, because like I said, my dad and I did have a very complicated relationship. And maybe this kind of is a shitty thing to say, but I feel a little relieved, if I'm being entirely honest. Like, it's still a lot of stress in having to deal with all of this, so... But maybe, like, once that's all done, then it's like... You know... Not, again, not that I'm, like, happy my dad died, necessarily. I think, in terms of that, it's kind of like a mixture of just... slight relief, maybe some indifference. Like I said, my dad and I have had a complicated relationship for a long time. There was, like, since childhood, there was a lot of forms of abuse. Like, nothing, like, physical, you know? My dad, well, I guess I can't even really say that 100%. Because there were, like, a few instances here and there, but primarily it was, like, you know, emotional, verbal, even financial at times. Like, like, let's just say there's a reason that when the first opportunity came to move thousands of miles away, I jumped on it. When Ben and I first got together, like, obviously, you know, I wanted to move in with Ben. I loved him then, love him now. I'm married to him. But I was definitely very eager and pushing to kind of like speed up that process to get the fuck out of my dad's house as soon as possible. When the opportunity presented itself, I snatched onto it with both hands to just move all the way across the country. Because even when I moved out, like, I didn't want to be close by. Didn't want to have to deal with my dad more than absolutely necessary. Because, like, especially in the years leading up to me moving out, oh my god, it was so bad. Like, we were barely on speaking terms. We did not get along. But then, like, the second I moved out, and I wasn't under his roof, and he, like, couldn't control me anymore, that's when, like, oh, yeah, you know, everything's great and swell and fine, yeah, like, sure, Jan, right. That's conflict, and emotional conflict happens to a lot of people. Like I said, a very complicated mess of emotions. So, thank goodness for therapy. But yeah, so like I said, that's kind of the primary thing on my mind for right now. 'Cause there's just like so much to do. Especially with like all the shit he left behind. Ugh. Like, the biggest hassle is all the phone calls I have to make. Because, like I said, he didn't throw out any papers. So, like, I have to go through... Like, with canceling all of his, insurance policies. Not counting the life insurance, that's a whole separate thing. But, like, the things that aren't currently useful. Like, you know, like health insurance, car insurance, and all that, blah, blah, blah. Like, he still has papers and statements from previous companies that he wasn't using when he died. But we don't know what's current, what's obsolete. So I'm having to call up all these companies like, hey, my dad just died. Did he have an active policy here? And going through that whole rigmarole. Sometimes it's yes, and we have to go through the whole process of canceling. Sometimes no, and that leaves like a loose end, like, okay, there's still a policy somewhere that still exists and I need to find and cancel, so it's not like auto-renewing when he's clearly not using it. It's so obnoxious and frustrating. And I think one of the things that pisses me off the most, he had a dog who was living in those conditions with him. Like, the dog is fine. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take her in. So she had to go back to the Humane Society, which was where my dad got her from, so they know her. And they were pretty positive about being able to possibly rehome her. But it's just like, I don't know what the fuck was going on with him. And I'm sure he was dealing with his own mental health sort of things. But, like, he never talked about that. Never. Not with anybody. Like, I specifically remember... not this past summer, but the one before that. Like, I specifically tried to talk to him about some things I had noticed and was concerned about. I might have mentioned it on stream a little bit. And he just got so angry with me. Like, how dare I question his mental faculties? And so then he insulted me. He insulted Ben. Because, like, I mentioned that we, like, as a collective, noticed some things that were a little bit concerning. And, you know, we wanted to, you know, bring those up. And bring those to attention. And, you know, just kind of let it, like, as a sort of, like, hey, we care and we just want you to be okay. But no, he took it like a personal attack. And attacked back. So after that, it was like, alright, well, I tried. Fuck you, then. What else am I gonna do? So, yeah. So apparently, I was correct. He wasn't doing so well. And he just either was in complete denial, or just didn't want to acknowledge it, or... I don't even fucking know, man. I don't know. Like, this is why, you know, I've posted, again, if y'all follow me on social media, you've probably seen, you know, occasional posts throughout many years, you know, how I really, really hate the notion of, like, you know, sticking by family no matter what. Blood is thicker than water. You always have to forgive family. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Like, if you have a family member who is being toxic and shitty and treats you poorly or is even being abusive, you don't owe that person anything. Not a single fucking thing. You don't owe them your time, your attention, your compassion, your grief when they're no longer around. Nope. Nothing. And I will stand firmly on that hill until the day I die. 'Cause, like, I don't know. Like, I've seen some people who are just like, oh, family above all, no matter what, and just like, no, if someone treats me like so shitty, I neither need nor want that person in my life. That's why I moved thousands of miles away at the first opportunity I got, and then kept my dad at arm's length in the years since. So that's about where we're at. Oh, my glasses are all smudgy. Nothing like suddenly turning on a bright light to realize my glasses are dirty and as fuck. So yeah, dealing with all of that has not been very fun. I swear, like, just the past 2 weeks, because I think 2 weeks from today, or 2 weeks back from today, I should say, like, to the day is when I got the notice that my dad died. And since then, I've been on the phone more in the past 2 weeks than I have in the past couple years. I don't like phone calls. I will avoid them as much as I can. But yeah, it's just a lot. And I guess I should also bring up, unfortunately, because this has been a thing that has been needed to be brought up, don't be fucking weird about my dad's death. Like, don't. Like, weirdly personal and parasocial about it. Don't. I don't need that. Don't want it. If I'm not offering up information readily, or it's not something I want to talk about, not at all your place to try to butt in. I really wish I didn't have to address that and say that. But unfortunately, there's been some circumstances where I do. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Just don't be weird. Don't be fucking weird. Anyway. So, yeah. I think I do kind of want to do some Minecraft today. Maybe just a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming for very long today, specifically. Because, surprise, surprise, I have more fucking phone calls I gotta make. Trying to get shit sorted, and oh, it's just so goddamn much. And you know what's, oh god, how much of this do I want to mention? So I have, you know, obviously all my dad's devices, like his laptop. I guess be aware of some things you might keep on your devices if certain people were to come across it. Because, oh boy, I'm learning that my dad had some hobbies that I would have never guessed, didn't want to know. Full, just like, pour bleach into my brain. I want to erase this memory entirely. But, yeah, I'll just you know, maybe keep your freaky shit password protected. All I'm gonna say on your devices. Keep your freaky shit password protected. Anyway. I think tomorrow we're still on for Stardew Valley at some point. Undetermined if I want to do like a warm-up game or something, maybe. Because that's the thing, I'm in like a weird position where like I said, I want to stream and I want to play games. But I just kind of like, lately don't necessarily have the mental capacity for it. So if I do stream, which that in itself is probably going to be a pretty big if for a while, it might just be for like shorter periods of time, you know? Because we're already, like, before I even came back home, you know, having to plan the next trip back out of state. Do not look at search history, or at least delete it beforehand every time. Probably very good idea, bookmarks. Oh yeah. Like, just trying to find some, like, important accounts or files or something. Didn't find that. I did find... Okay. I did find folders, plural, gigs of AI-generated porn of big-titted women. Clothed as well. Not even like nude, so I guess like, okay. But yeah. And there was also a content creator, an artist, who I'm not going to name. Absolutely fucking not. Hi, Jonas! Yeah, we're just talking about the weird shit I found on my dad's laptop. He had an ongoing subscription, like a Patreon subscription. He paid money monthly to this, transgender artist. Not like, I mean, the artists themselves might have been transgender, maybe. I don't know. Literally transgender porn. Like, again, folders, gigs of like these, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't good quality, like flash animation, like magical transitioning from one gender, like a man, to a big-titted curvy woman. You learn some weird things about people when they pass away and you have to go through their devices. So yeah. Too much information for you to ever know about your father anyway. Oh yeah, that's like I said, if y'all have learned nothing else today, password protect your freaky shit. Like, again, like, no shade to the artist. You know, everyone's got their kinks. Not to yuck somebody's yum. But, like, literally half the storage space on my dad's computer was either that or severe alt-right conspiracy shit. So it's kind of one of those things that I'm like, I'm not sure how these two interests came together. Like, my dad in the past several years has gone way far right. Like, QAnon type territory. Which was, you know, not the main factor of why we didn't get along, but, you know. But then also, like, transgender porn. So, it's like, It's just one of those things that's like, the dots are not connecting. The dots are miles apart. On one hand, it's like, you know what, cool, Dad. I'm glad you were like supportive of transgender folks, and you know, like some small facet. So you know, like, cool on you for that. But like, and meanwhile, also like on the political side, like trans agenda bad, and you know, protect women's sports and blah 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 blah. Yeah, my dad was hard on Fox News, like all day, every day. He was slurping up that Kool-Aid. And not just that, but like, because my dad was retired and very clearly lonely. Like, he didn't leave the house all that much, so he would just have like Fox News on his TV, and on his laptop he would go through like conspiracy theory, alt-right, like YouTubers and content creators, and he would like go down a rabbit hole, find the bottom, and just keep digging. So yeah, it's weird. Really, really fucking weird. But yeah. I gotta find something to laugh about, man. I'm so damn stressed. Like, sleep has not been great. Because I literally can't, like, shut my brain off in order to sleep a lot of the times. Because it's like, I lay down, and like, this was a problem I had before. It could just, like, combined, like, with ADHD. Because I had this problem before where, like, my thoughts literally would just not stop long enough for me to fall asleep. But then I started taking, like, melatonin, and that would be fine. But even taking melatonin, I'm like, I can't stop my brain. I'm thinking of all of the shit that I need to do. And it's just... The way I understand it, the people who are supporting the most with the things that are being yelled about the most are the ones who are literally the ones yelling, I think they hate themselves, something like that. It's literally... It's... Like, not to say that my dad, like, had any, like, uncertainties about his own, like, gender identity or anything, but it's one of those things where, like, every accusation is a confession. You know? Like, so many times, how do you see, like, alt-right people being like, protect the children, this and that, blah, 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 but then... You know, my dad was one of those people who was like, oh, transgender people are bad, you know, protect women's sports, but then he was engaging in this type of content and paying for it, which again, like, the fact that he did that in itself is not bad, but it's the hypocrisy of it. Like, rules for thee, but not for me, you know? Like, I will privately engage in this type of thing while publicly trying to tear them down. You know? Yes, pardon me. The Epstein Files! I don't give a shit what's happening in the rest of the world! We're not gonna forget Donald Trump raped children! Allegedly. Anyway. So, yeah, it's literally just the hypocrisy of it. Like how often in whatever city is hosting the Republican National Convention, there's a sudden spike in activity on the Grindr app. So, like, publicly trying to tear down rights while privately engaging in that sort of stuff. Or how, you know, like, Republicans successfully overturned Roe v. Wade, but they will gladly get abortions for like their mistresses who are having like their affair babies or whatever the shit. It's all just, it's a fucking time. Like, I'll be honest, like, I will admit there's a lot of things in the news because of this whole situation I've not been keeping up with as much as I would like. Like even something that, you know, on the scope is smaller compared to, you know, all of that. But like this whole thing that's coming out about like Discord, where they're gonna like require ID verification or something just to get out of like baby mode or whatever the fuck. Like, yeah, that's shitty. And a lot of people are looking for Discord alternatives. However, I'm kind of in a position right now where I haven't really had the time or mental capacity to look into it or do any of that because of all of this other shit that I'm doing. On top of, like, trying to function in everyday normal life. So it's just like, yeah, you know, this thing is bad, definitely. But, you know, as far as like on the priority list, unfortunately, it's pretty fucking low. Maybe one day once I get some other shit sorted and I'm able to like actually catch up on some things like this, then I don't know, maybe I'll look into other Discord alternatives and make a new server or something. I don't know. It's just one of those things where, again, like, it's not good. I wish Discord was not doing this, and they should not, but it's not my priority right now. There. Yeah, that's just kind of the state we're at right now. I didn't bring my water. I have no form of liquids currently at my desk. Boo hiss. Yeah, that's about all that's going on with me for right now. So, like I said, next month there's going to be another, like, 2-week break preparing for and going on and returning from yet another trip. Again, all on top of, like, working full-time and dealing with daily life things. And it's just, oh, it's so much. It's so tremendously much. It's not fun. Like, thank goodness for my mom. I never thought I would be so grateful for my mom being so, like, to put it politely, anal about organization and, you know, all that sort of stuff, because I was talking about how my dad has, like, you know, so many papers all over the house, stacks and stacks of papers, some that are completely old and obsolete, and like all of that I have to that I have to go through. Meanwhile, my mom has like the neatest, most organized little filing cabinet, all up to date. Just bless her. Jesus. Take as much time as you need to deal with things in your life and other things we can work towards. Hopefully at some point all of us as people who want things to get better every year can work together at some point, hopefully make things better. Yeah, we need that. Just take care of yourself. Literally just saying things that I do appreciate that. Yeah, so it's definitely, like, I do feel a little bad because, you know, like I said, I was already kind of in a position where, you know, I can't stream all too much to begin with, and then something like this happens. It feels like it's always something, you know? like technical issues or house issues, and then I'm minus a whole parent, and I gotta deal with that. It's always something. Silver linings, though. And again, this is one of those things where, like, you know, maybe depending on how you squint at it, it's a little shitty to say, but, you know, I guess one thing to look forward to is, you know, aside from certain, like, unpaid bills that I talked about, you know, like, all of my dad's assets go to me. So, you know, it's still certainly gonna take a while to go through and get the estate settled and everything, but who knows? Maybe I can quit my job a little sooner than expected. Have a nice little cushion. So, you know, who knows? Like I said, it's, you know, I'm certainly not getting a ton of money overnight. That's, you know, I'm not quitting my job tomorrow. Like I talked to the probate attorney. Words are hard. And she estimated it's probably going to take like about a year, which is already about the time plus a couple months that I was expecting to still be working until Ben graduates and hopefully finds a decent paying job. And that's even like if he gets a decent paying job immediately out of school, which I think he possibly could. I don't know. Just depends. Hopefully you can work this to be a benefit in the long term for you dealing with the depressing factors of it. I'm just hoping for the best for you. Thank you so much, Anthony. I really, really appreciate that. I really do. So, with all that said, I want to play some Minecraft for a little bit. If that's cool with y'all. And if it's not, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. My stream, my rules. Now more than ever. Oh boy. So let me go ahead. We're gonna yeah, we're almost at the top of the hour for stream. While I get Minecraft loaded, we're gonna run a few ads to get them pre-rolls off. Yeah. I need to get the music loaded anyways. Ba-do. Ba-dee. Ba-do do do do. 10 hours of loudness volume. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. As per usual, when we load into Minecraft, we're gonna have some freezing. It's okay, it's fine and normal. We're just gonna treat it like everybody smile with the camera. Wee! Wee! We're loading, and it's frozen. This is fine. It just takes a minute, we'll be fine. Everything is great and swell and fine. Do 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 do. Oh, here we go. Loading, loading, loading. Huzzah! Okay. So, the last time we were here, I got severely sidetracked and gave myself a bit of a task, which was to massacre all of the piglin brutes I could find in the structure in the nether, whose name I already forget. I'm gonna be so for real. Listen, y'all, I'm not a Minecraft main anymore. I don't have all these things from the wiki memorized. All of the facets of all of the things. I don't have that all in my brain bucket any longer. Yeah, that thing. Okay, nobody better come up and did I turn on the music? I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Oopsies. My bee. So I think last time we managed to kill like 2 or 3. I honestly kind of forget. So we also spent a fair amount of time just kind of digging through this whole thing, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is a pretty chunky structure. And so just trying to dig through to find one particular mob of limited quantity is kind of a lot. So we're gonna go down here. Ow-ish. Here's fine. Maybe this might be fine. Just a little bit of a like landing zone. Right here. Okay. And so now what we are going to do, we're just gonna have a little peek around. If anybody has a problem with this, I'ma be so for real, I don't fucking care. My stream, my rules. So we're just gonna have a look through, see if we can find where the remaining piglin brutes are. No matter where they are, if/when we find them, we will go back to our little landing spot here. And one day, I'm sure I will demolish... Okay, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that chest there. One day, I'm sure I will return to demolish this entire structure, because I do kind of like these black stone blocks, and I want them greatly. But that day is not today. It's not going to be anytime soon. Do trust. But I would like to just kind of put a cap on this thing that I gave myself as a sidetrack when I really shouldn't have, because I was already in the middle of building a castle, a whole ass castle, and then my ADHD just went and. So yeah, that's yeah. So we're just gonna finish this up and get back to what we were doing. I wish I got into this game years ago and I was a little bit younger, so I can actually get into it, because creativity. Yeah, that's the thing. Something I really like about Minecraft. Like, some of Ben's friends who have kids, like Ben would visit their house and the kids would be like, look at this diamond castle I built. And like, yeah, bro, that's so cool. That's like really neat. It's like, you know, they got something for everybody. So I believe, if I remember correctly, which again is a severe if, for the piglin brutes, these guys are piglins, the piglin brutes will have a golden axe, specifically axe, not a sword, and like a gold looking bracer on their arms, I'm pretty sure. And also, you know, it will of course pop up in the subtitles down here. Instead of just piglin, it will say piglin brute. I don't remember how many we killed last time. Because these piglins, as we learned last time, the normal piglins will respawn. However, the piglin brutes do not. And there is a limit of 5 per whatever the damn hell this structure is. I should look it up. I'm just embarrassing myself by not knowing what it is. What is this fucking thing called? Minecraft Blackstone Nether structure. Oh no, me in the Nether. Bastion Remnants. Bastion Remnants. Alright, cool, great, swell. I might forget that here shortly, because like I said, ADHD, go. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure y'all will yell at me if I forget again. So this structure is pretty damn tall. It doesn't seem to be all that wide, though. Which, I don't know. It's probably good. Enjoy your lurk, Anthony. I hope it is fun and or productive and or relaxing and or whatever you aim for it to be. Are you a brute? No. They wouldn't be like... Wouldn't be over there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe... Like, the parts that are connected to the netherrack, maybe they could have, like, wandered off here, possibly? Ooh, unsure. We may have some brutes on the loose. I would rather not think about that. Gotta figure out how to finish cooking. Ooh. Yeah, we're kind of we're at the point where we are relying a lot on takeout, delivery, frozen type stuff. Because also, especially since we'll be traveling again here soon, like, you know, we don't want any perishables in our fridge. Like, we don't want to come back to a fridge full of stuff that's gone bad. So, I'm having a look around here. I have not seen hide nor curly-Q little tail of any more brutes. Which again, I know we did not kill 5 of them last time. So that kind of... I guess that maybe potentially reinforces my theory. They could have just, like, naturally wandered away from the Bastion remnants in the parts where, you know, they could. Hello? Any piglin brutes home? Yes. I would like to speak to you about your car's extended warranty. I suppose it is also very possible some of them could have died just by, like, natural causes. You know, they could have, like, wandered into some of the lava or something, because we learned they are most certainly not lava-proof like some of the other nether denizens here. And we did visit this structure before, like, like, much earlier in our Minecraft adventures. And so, I don't remember if we killed any of them. That was back before I really knew what a piglin brute was. So if we killed any before then... Yeah, I think I've been pretty sufficiently through this place, top to bottom. There's no more piglin brutes that I can find. Which is kind of like, on one hand, like, okay, cool, yeah, I already took care of all of them. But also sort of like... Damn, that's anticlimactic. Oh no. Let's see, how far into the ceiling does this go? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it goes all the way into the ceiling here. No, you got a crossbow. Yeah. Nothing up here in the ceiling. Okay. Fucking John Travolta meme out here, just... Alright. Well, good job, team! We did it! High five! Okay. Where the fuck was our... Alright. Alright, well, I guess, go back to our landing zone. Maybe we'll go grab that chest we found before, if I can find it again. Maybe that'll be, like, our little mission of the day now. I do want to save and go back in real quick, just to make sure that when I pause, it actually stays paused. Because when you open a LAN, it is not. Sorry, I'm doing the bad streamer thing and answering in text. Like I said, I've been texting and on the phone the past couple weeks more than I have been in the past 2 years. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. I can go ahead and close out of that. Okay. So, I guess we're just gonna kind of start in a general... that direction. Oh, look! A baby! It's gonna be a murderous little child, isn't it? Oh, damn. Shit, dude. I really don't remember at all where the chest was. I think it was maybe a little bit higher up this way. The lanterns are really a good indicator of where I have not been yet, because I have been collecting those, so that's kind of nice. Hi Raven, it's good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing so very well. Oh, I didn't change the stream info over. That's what I forgot to do. Shit. I'm a professional streamer. I'm so good at my job. There we go. Okay, and let's get the thing pinned in chat. Dee-doo-dee-dee, dee-doo-doo-dee. Okay, cool, great, swell. Now we're officially in Minecraft mode. Oops. Alright. Whew. Oh dear. In there. I hear the icky squickies. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try really hard to pay attention to the subtitles. If y'all see any mention of Piglin Brood blah 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 blah, please scream at me in the chat. Oh shit, ass. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I have poke you stick. Ah! Ah! No! No! Oh, hello. Hi. You good? You chill? Yeah, these guys just straight up don't give a fuck if I kill the regular piglins. I don't think. I've been wrong before, who knows? Ah. Hey, buddy. Friend. Question mark. Still makes me nervous when they get in close proximity like that. I have social anxiety. I don't like being near people, okay? Crossbow. Or, no crossbow. Damn. it's weird because, like, obviously it would be really nice if we don't have to worry about piglin brutes, but part of me is also, like, kind of hoping to come across one to sort of, like, put a cap in it, you know? Like, a neat little bow. What are you sprinting all for? Dude's just having a moment. It's fine. It happens sometimes. Yeah, just so, like, if I knew for a fact I killed 5, you know, I could put a nice, neat little bow on it, and that would be so great, instead of leaving it just unresolved. Ooh, there it is. Okay, no. Nobody touch my butt. Nobody touch my butt. Uh-oh. 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 Maybe, like... Maybe I'll build myself a little box. Ah! Ah! Where? From whomst? Literally where? 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 I'm encased in dirt! Was he, like, shooting through the lava and I couldn't see him? Wow. Oh dear. Well, that was fucking weird, and I don't like it, and never want to deal with it again. Lodestone? What is this? No idea. I'm sure I'll figure out later. Arrows? More golden armor. I'm gonna need that. If/when I next traverse around fucking piglins, and I don't want them to be all upsetty spaghetti at me. Okay, I don't know if I can mine this gold right now. Ow. Oh, I got a thing in my shoulder. Oh, don't put the lava bucket down. Goddamn. Jesus fuck. I'm just gonna sit here for a second and let my health come back. Damn. I'm fragile right now. I have no armor. Which again, I know somebody's gonna scream at me for, but you know what? I don't fucking care right now. Oh. Hi, honey. Are you awake already? Oh, did something get your attention? I think you might have heard a little something. Thank goodness for Ben during this time. Because I have most certainly been far more stressed and irritable than I usually am. Hi, baby. What you want? And Ben's not going to be here for a few more hours. I might have to... Okay. I know we just did a BRB like 20 minutes ago. But I might have to do another one real quick to go get Lago settled. And I just need to get water. So, I guess I'll be back in a bit. If y'all need to get up and stretch, get a snack, or drink whatever you need to do, now's the time to do so, and I will return shortly. Y'all behave yourselves. Okay. Oh. I left the peepee tiny picture on my computer. Oh, so, I swear, I was as soon as when I first saw that, I was laughing at it for like 5 minutes straight. Whew. Okay, now I gotta get out and go home. Damn. Shit, dude. I kinda... Do I wanna maybe keep looking around a little bit, trying to find some more chests? I don't know how many chests are in here. Ow! Shit! Oh! He was shooting through the lava. Asshole. How dare you try to kill me while I plunder your palace, whatever the fuck. Your place of residence. Fuck, I don't know. Ooh, Well, I am real glad that I brought lots and lots of dirt this time. Certainly ain't gonna run out now. Yeah, don't... I know where I've been before. Just trails and trails of dirt. Hello? A child. I want to get those lanterns. I'm gonna get those lanterns. You can't stop me. Or maybe you can. Because I'm very squishy. Oh, no. Bad. No, child. Oh. I just unnecessarily stabbed a child. That's my bad. we're just gonna move on. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. Okay. Lantern. Ooh. I think lanterns are definitely right now my favorite. Ah! Who touched my butt? What are you? What are you, child? Oh, Enderman. Oh, he might have one of those... Fuck. One of those blocks I want. Shit! Hold up. I'm 0% prepared for this, but I'm going anyway. Oh, he does. I think, maybe, possibly. Oh my god. Sir. Hi, hello, you stay there, please. I want your block, sir. That thing you have, I want it. Hello. Oh, he could still hit me from there. Oh, nope. Oops. It's okay, we go again. Keep our fingers crossed that he's still there. Okay, take 2. We go again. Now, if I could find where he would... Nope, no, nay, I say. Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy. Listen, I feel like we perhaps got off on the wrong foot. And so, because of this, I would really, really appreciate if we... Oh, God, this is gonna... If we could... Oh! If we could maybe try again. Huh. Oh, where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Did he fall? Did he die? Oh, he died. Oh, but if I go down there, I die. Oh. Oh, but the block he had is right there, and I want it. I want it so bad. Yes, I could get more with Silk Touch, but I don't fucking want to. I'm doing the thing I shouldn't do. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm digging straight down. I'm digging... I did the thing I shouldn't have done. You know what, though? If I can, like, land on the block, then I'll collect it, like, the millisecond before I die. I'd have to do that before it despawns, though, is the thing. No, go away, Shu! Why must you spawn camp me? That's so rude! Okay, where did he die? Where did Mr. Endyman perish? Man, fuck you! I hate it here! Goddamn nether bullshit. Just for that, I'm having pork chops for dinner tonight. Just because of you, don't think I won't. You might think I'm talking about in-game. Oh, I am not. I don't even like pork chops all that much. I mean, they're okay. They're fine. But, you know, just in your honor. Oh, God. Oh! Why am I so fragile? Why can't I just fall a few stories and survive, huh? Block's definitely gonna despawn before I can get it. Oh! That one wasn't even on purpose. I'm just a clumsy fuck. No, 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 no. Okay, carefully now, carefully now. No, 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 no. No, why? See, if I could have a bucket of water, this would be fine. However, because nether, I cannot. Man, I bet... What? I literally just spawned in! Asshole! And now he's probably on the other side. Ah, shit. Oop. Okay, safer this way. The block's most certainly despawned by now, though. Which blows. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh please. Oh please. Oh please, I beg. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, oh. Hallelujah. Again. Yes, I know. I can come here with like a silk tool and get all this shit that I want. But at a certain point, it just becomes the principle of the thing, alright? Oh, look, babies. Now how the fuck do I get back up? Hello? This way, perhaps? I still kind of want to get back over there. Oh, I missed a gold block! Well, we ain't done yet. I kind of want to go like there. And like... Do I just want to bridge directly over to there? That seems a little dangerous. A lot dangerous. I'm holding down the shift key for my life. And I'm just waiting for the... I'm bad at making gas sounds. I'm waiting for gas to show up and just ruin my day. Because that's what always happens. Jesus Christ. Maybe like this direction a touch. This whole area is just going to be covered in dirt by the time I'm done. Oh, I went too far. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Okay, keep digging. But dear God... Okay. Keep scaffolding. But dear God, don't scaffold directly into the lava. That sounds like something I would do, you know? Oh, almost out of dirt. Still trying to keep an eye out for piglin brutes, just in case. I mean, I know I said probably weren't any, but I mean, I don't know. You never know. I can be oblivious sometimes. I can be a bit of a blind bitch. These glasses are most certainly not for show. I think without them, I am like literally, legally blind. Okay, away from the lava. Swill. And now we go up. We're going up, I still haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet. I'm such a boomer, I know. Okay, so where? Shit, now I lost track of where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Oh, up there! There it is! There she is. Okay. Now... I don't have an iron pickaxe with me. Do I need an iron pickaxe to mine a gold block? Hold up. Mine a gold block. I came all this way and I don't even have the pickaxe I need. Well, oversight on my part, but, you know, with all this fuck-ass shit I did with the dirt, I want to come back for it. I mean, it should be pretty easy to find, hopefully, maybe. Oh, well. This whole expedition started as just like, yeah, we're gonna go to the Nether to just kind of maybe get some things that I might want during the rest of the castle building process while the Nether is out of commission, because I gotta take the portal down to move it. And then, like, 8.5 various adventures later... Hey, Yeah, you got a crossbow. Are you the asshole that was shooting at me through the lava? Oh, I think you were. But then again, it could be anybody, because from what I was told, the piglins just regularly spawn anywhere. Well, anywhere within the specific structure, you get the gist. Did I clear this particular bit out of whatever the fuck is supposed to be here? I think I did. Hi. Hey. You know, I don't think I've pissed off the zombified piglins at all this whole playthrough, I think, as far as I remember, and if I don't remember, then it didn't happen. I feel pretty proud of myself for that. You know, not pissing off the locals. Probably, honestly, the longest I've ever gone without irritating them. Keep checking. You know, just to make sure that, I don't know, a brute didn't wander off or something. I kind of want to go up and explore a little bit more up. Because up is where we found that chest. I don't know, maybe there's some more goodies and stuff. Who knows? I say this and I might just immediately get yeeted off with a crossbolt. That seems very likely to happen. Oh. Well, I shouldn't have said anything. I just spoke that into existence. Ha ha ha. Get shit on your ass. Hehehe. Oop. Can you shoot me from down there? Look at me, outsmarting the silly little piggy fellows. Easy. L. Get good. Skill issue. And all that. Okay, so this is where I was before. Now if I could resume what I was doing, thank you. This is like a hallway? Interesting. Okay, I've been over there. Oh, hello. I kinda... Oh, yeah, no. Jesus. This is just so weird. Because y'all like me. Those guys don't. Maybe, I wonder, should I go ahead and maybe put on some boots? Would they... Do they like me now? How you like me now? But seriously, are we cool? Are we chill? Are we friends now? At least until I do something else to piss them off? Oh, he's not loading his crossbow. Hey, bro! Yeah, we chill for now. Okay, cool. So I can probably just kind of dig around here with some tiny semblance of peace for the moment. Okay, that's where the chest was. Do not touch gold. Touch gold bad. Touch gold, piss off piggies. I don't want to go up there. Let's see what's up here. Beep, 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 beep. What? Oh. I don't want to talk about it. No, nobody perceive me at this time, please. God, it's fine. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Hello, sir. Hi. How are you doing on this fine day? Oh! Piggy hurting somewhere. Well.
Good.
Anyway. Just kind of having a look around, make sure I got all the stuff, like chests and things. I would like to get rid of this lava. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Probably not all of it. So much lava around makes me nervous. All week I've had Chapel Roan's Good Luck Babe stuck in my head, and I'm not entirely sure why. Not that I'm complaining. An absolute banger of a song. I don't even, like I said, I don't even really know what I'm necessarily looking for. Just kind of having a look around to see if perhaps I have missed anything. That it's just this weird feeling of incompleteness because I could not verify 5 piglin brute deaths. Oh. Magma cube's looking a little wonky. That's great. Uh-oh. What are y'all doing? Somebody fighting? I'll get my popcorn. Oh, goddamn. See him wearing a bit of gold. For half a second I was like, no. What are y'all doing? Oh, is he freaking out because there's a ghast? No. Oh, ow. Maybe they don't like gas. Which, you know what's so fair? I don't really like gas either. Maybe we can bond over that. We have a common enemy. Oh, I'm not doing so good at hitting it back. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Just kidding. I'm so good at the video game. Maybe I kind of want to, like, hop down here carefully. Hey, y'all. How's it going? Oh, where did it go? Go ahead and take that off. Eh. Yeah, I'm gonna die over here. I think I very vaguely remember some of this. Very, very vaguely. Pretty sure I've been through here before. Long ago. Yeah, okay. Lovely. Well, now I'm just straight up lost. This was perhaps not my best idea. Well, there's only one thing to do when you're lost. Pick a direction and go. Leap. Magma cube? Where's? Where? Where is the squish? There's the squish. I want the squish. Ow! No. Ow, you kind of hurt. Ooh, ow, ooh. I don't want to talk about it. Oh god! Oh shit balls! That's not what you want to wake up to. Excuse me. This is my property. Why do you have a crossbow? I thought they only ever had swords, the zombified piglins. Or is it because maybe this was a piglin that walked through the portal and turned into a zombie? I really don't know how any of that works. But I kind of, you know, this is something, get off my lawn. Yeah, you're gonna shoot me. Oh! There we go. Whee! Profit! Anyway, so... yeah, I think that will conclude our nether adventures for now. And I think what I'm going to do next is I will continue the castle building off stream because, like I said, for a lot of like smaller things, I would definitely like to do that on camera, the smaller buildings. But this is, you know, obviously a much larger project, and I know that like building isn't always the most dramatic, action-packed gameplay that, you know, you've ever seen. So yeah, I'll just go finish the castle, I guess. So next time we come back, I guess, a castle tour! Or something like that. So yeah, that'll be great. I don't know quite yet if I'm going to finish, like, everything in the castle. Maybe, like, the storage. I might not. That might be its separate own thing. I don't know. To be determined. Y'all haven't figured it out yet. I make up a lot of this shit as I go. Wow! Wow! Revelation. Brand new, never before known idea. Yes. Anyway, so until next time. I think that will indeed do it for us today. I said we weren't going to be streaming for very long, and I fucking meant it. So, tomorrow, we should be back with Stardew Valley at some point. I don't know if we're going to do a warm-up game, because like I said, I'm just doing whatever the fuck I feel like. However much or how little that may be. So, in the meantime, I'm going to wait for Ben to get home and have a nice Valentine's Day with him. And yeah, so it's probably going to be a little bit before we come back to Minecraft because, like I said, I'm going to be building off stream, just kind of more casually, like some chill time. Because, you know, it's not often that I really play games for fun. off stream. But yeah, so gonna be very chill. No thoughts, head empty for a good while, and I appreciate y'all's patience during this time. Feels like I have to say that a lot for various reasons, but especially now. This is probably one of the more stressful times I'm going to have for quite a while. Because I don't think there's obviously like some life events that, will certainly top, like the death of a parent and having to deal with the aftermath. But, those are probably further and farther in between. Hopefully, I mean, with my luck, who the hell knows, really? But yeah. So, and as I mentioned, unfortunately, because of weird work scheduling things, no Friday stuff for the foreseeable future that we had planned, and I was very much looking forward to. I was quite upset about that because I wanted to play Cult of the Lamb, damn it. I want to do my co-op cult. Hopefully we can do it someday, but definitely not gonna be as immediate as I hoped. So I appreciate y'all so very much for hanging out with me, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. And until next time, I will see you folks later. Bye-bye!